So what these practices do that allow us to slow our psyche down and sing, right? So we're using our intention and our awareness, our consciousness. We're allowing ourselves to come into oneness with ourself, into harmony with ourself, distinct harmony and expression. And the voice, it literally lights up both the right and the left hemisphere of the brain. And so this activity brings you into a one-pointed note, resonant emission. And then we can weave intention with that. And we'll be doing that in my workshop that's going to be on the full moon on January 28th. And you can weave all kinds of intention. We can do one more tone and weave it with a force that is greater than you, whether it is your higher power or what you see as God, or Om Namah Shivaya, if you love the Hindu deities like I do, or Durga, the warrior aspect, or Athena, or Aphrodite, the goddess, or the divine masculine. Love you back. Wherever it is, attune yourself to this wisdom of this higher power and offer yourself to it and allow it to move through you and channel it down into your voice and transmit it outward into your being and cleanse it. I love you too, Beck, your goddess. So allow yourself to attune to this psyche, to this wisdom of the highest power that you can claim as your authority, or even just something that you feel inside yourself as a gift that you emulate. And allow that to pour down through you as you emit this next tone out through your being. Be a transmitter of the radiance of light that you are. So deep breath in. And we're going to do that 2 more times, and we're going to call that same light down and in, that transmitter of energy that you are, and bring it wide. So wide now. So out and through and as wide as you can. Expand it through your being. To express it fully and really be seen in it. So I'm going to go even further back, and we're going to rinse our whole entire being with this sound, this light. Keep doing that with me. Let's call it in. One more. So I don't know if you could tell or not, but there were different intentions behind my output. And maybe there were different intentions behind your output as well. So the second to last one, I had the output of offering up, right? So it was very devotional, and it was very like a prayerful practice, yes? And then on the other one, I had this gathering in that happens. Like, I'm receiving now from all of you. I'm receiving this light and this awareness. And so we can do that. We can mirror, we can map our intention with our intention, like our attention and intention. And then we tune our conscious awareness to that. We attune ourselves to become a frequency and an embodiment of a healing force. With our intention and our attention and our vibration of our voice, we become an offering of prayer. We become one who blesses another. We become a force of healing, an instrument. Our voice attunes itself to become an instrument of healing. And so toning itself feels really simple. It feels really simple, and like, you know, what is it actually doing? But it's actually just the same thing as manifesting and calling in intentions. And it's even different than that, because this is a force that's in our own bodies, that is a fingerprint. Our voice is like a very unique signature that allows us to hear and be called. And completely esoteric, you can hear somebody's soul through their voice. You can hear someone's voice, and if they're like dropped into that space, you can recognize their soul and their signature and their imprint. It's a force that is a direct taproot to our own consciousness. And the vibration when I sing my own soul song, which we will get into also in the workshop, it's on the full moon, January 28th. Come, the link is in my bio. It's going to be a beautiful ceremony of doing these practices and speaking about the philosophy of how the voice is this beautiful imprint and energy that allows us to really come into true alignment, which is this this phrase that I've coined. So what is true alignment? True alignment is when my mental and emotional body, my spiritual body, my physical body, right? My energetic body, my pranic body, my chakra system are all in harmony, right? Like I was saying at the very beginning, we go around chasing consistently, and that disempowers us. It takes us out of our true alignment. There is great power in slowing the fuck down, attuning to who we are through our practices, through our meditations, through toning into consciousness, through being in sacred circle, being one of a person who is in their dharma, who is coming into temples, which now our temple is Zoom, or this IG Live, to pray with our intention and with our hearts, so that we are cultivating these little spaceships or these little organic pyramid vessels of higher frequencies. The more that we radio dial ourselves and attune ourselves to these higher frequencies, the more impact we are going to make in the world, for 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 the world. The world needs us to be attuned vessels and vehicles of higher vibrational consciousness, which is why it is so damn important what we say yes to and what we say no to, and how discerning we are and how we vibrate in our own lives. Don't get me started. Victim consciousness, all of these things, like really saying no to that and saying yes to aligning to these greater forces. And the practices of song and mantra and prayer, they bring us into a state of energetic harmony within our own beings and attune us to the qualities of those states that exist as forces in the universe. Because whether God is an actual real thing or personified thing and manifestation is not the truth, it doesn't matter. There are forces in it's like I just said, God does not matter. Like, it doesn't matter. Energetically, I feel like, oh, is somebody gonna smite me now? That's my biblical upbringing. That's okay. I was raised Jewish, and I have many, many past lives of Essene and ancient Jew and all those things. And there are frequencies in the world, and there are frequencies of love, and there are frequencies of fear and hate. There are frequencies of separation, and I know you know this, and frequencies of oneness. And when we are tuning ourselves to the one within all, we just have a better life. That just is true, right? So it doesn't, the debate about like, well, like, is this working? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. When I show up and I know that I am in service and I am connected to forces that are greater than myself, and I am surrendered to allowing love to deeply move through my whole spirit and my being and my bones, and I'm devoted to it, then I feel a fullness that cannot be felt by a horizontal plane kind of love. No person will ever fulfill me as my connection to these greater forces. And when I feel lost, it's when I'm chasing and looking for others to heal me and to fulfill me, and I'm looking and I'm scattered, or I'm competing in the world as it is, which is not, that's like, it's crazy making. It really is. But when I take time to breathe and to listen and to feel my belly and my body. The last thing I want to say is it doesn't, and I said this a little bit earlier, but I want to say it again, it doesn't take long. And it's amazing how much our bodies carry, especially I think women. I mean, I don't know what it is to be in a man's body, so I don't know. But I know that women carry. We carry the burden of caretaking. We carry the burden of having multiple responsibilities right now in the world, of holding the masculine role, holding the feminine polarity. We hold it all, and we want to be held. So sisters, so if you want to come to my workshop, it's going to be at the full moon. We're going to be, my brothers are welcome to come too, so it might not be a sister workshop. I want to invite everybody who wants to be there. But we want to be held, and let us be held by the circle. Let us be held by the full moon. Let us be held by the tantric spirit of openness, of what wants to come through us and move through us. And let us be held by our body's wisdom, because we're going to attune, we're going to sing into each chakra. We're going to sing up and down the channels of the body. We're going to learn the art of embellishment and how to dance on the tambura. And I'm going to play this track, and we're going to sing over it just to feel hidden frequencies and oh, thank you. It's like, so excited for this workshop. Your containers are so healing. I'm really grateful to be a conduit, to be of service and to honor it. And thank you. Aho. Yeah, we get to see what comes through each of us, and we get to see what comes through each of us when we play. And it's really beautiful. And what I want to say is that today I had an experience in my own body of just taking the time to slow down. And I posted about this on my reel. I think, I've got my things, I do my yoga, I do my practice, but what is it to really tune into your womb space, tune into your heart, sing from there. And then these things come through us, these memories, these transmissions that we forget that we are carrying these things. But when we set a container for healing, and when we set a container for our own practice, something can emerge and open, and it can be blissful or it can be sorrowful, and either way it's for our healing and it's for an energetic release. That's why I called the workshop Connect and Clear. It's so we can let go of everything in our bones that we are carrying and allow ourselves to just be purified by our own sonic vibrations. So until we meet again, aho. Let's sing one more time together. My heart wants to. Okay. So we're gonna tune. Let's tune. Let's see. Let's tune from the earth to the ether. So from the ground to the sky, and then we'll go back down. Okay. So deep breath here. You'll notice that was like a step ladder. There was like no smoothness. So that means I get to play with that, like, because, you know, it was like it needed to like take steps. So that's my central channel, you know, like tick, 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 tick. Well, I want it to be fluid. Let's see how it goes when it goes down. Ready? That's easier, yeah? Okay, let's do it one more time from the ground up. Ready? Oh, beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, sisters and brother warriors of the light. I am so grateful for all of you. Thank you for tuning in to this beautiful bit of wisdom. It's been nice to spend a moment with you talking about things that are deeply important to my heart. And I hope they resonate with you as well. Aho, namaste, and so it is, in love, light, and warrior spirit, until we meet again. My name is Michelle Coutinho, Michelle Infinity. Please, please come to the workshop and party with me for the full moon and howl, and I think we're going to do a little primal something that I got cooking, and I look forward and share it with people that you think would love it also. Until we meet again.